What is up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Full Metal Geek Tournament. We are still in round number 1, still crunching away, and we have another exciting match for y'all here. We have the number 4 ranked Thomas Scully versus the number 13th ranked Tim Smith. This is going to be an interesting match. Haven't seen a lot of these guys since the beginning of the year, really. Thomas Scully, as you all remember, being in that little mix-up we had at the beginning when we needed to crown a new champion. Was able to beat his first opponent in Jay, but lost to Tim Bracala for the championship. We did see him at the Brawl, but he unfortunately was on the losing side of that. But now he's here, still pretty high ranked, going up against Tim Smith. Now, Tim Smith, again, a guy who we just haven't seen a lot of. Right after that, he was part of that little group that got a first shot at the title. He lost his first match because Tim just likes to play. Sometimes he plays to win, sometimes he just plays. But that's what I like about Tim Smith. That's what he's always here. So this should be an interesting match. As long as Tim Smith shows up just to play, it's going to be fun. If he can pull the upset over Thomas Scully, I mean, let's be honest, we'd all be shocked. But let's go ahead and talk to them about that real quick. We will, of course, talk with our higher-ranked competitor first. That is Mr. Scully and his representation today. One of our other competitors in this tournament, but we don't know if his match is aired yet, and that is Caleb Coho. Thomas, welcome back. Like I said, it's been a long time since we've seen you. How you feeling now back being in the tournament setting where you usually do well in this league?
It feels like it's been about 7 years since I was last playing a singles match here. I mean, the last time I played a singles match here, the pandemic had just started. My depression had just kicked in, and I lost to Tim. So that was a fun match. A few mistakes here and there kind of cost me there. But it's tournament time, and I think especially here, last time I was in a tournament, I won the whole thing. I mean, this is the first tournament match in this league that I'm actually the higher seed. And I'm kind of glad I'm not in like one of those top 1 or 2 seeds. So I think there's a little bit less pressure on me going forward through the tournament as the 4 seed. But you know what? I got a good match here with Tim. I've never played Tim in any capacity before. I'm glad I get to play him because he was really one of the first people, in this area to really come in, get a few matches under his belt, and is really a seasoned veteran. And way back, the dark ages in 2019, I said I wanted to play everybody. And Tim Smith is just someone I haven't played yet. I'm excited. I have Coho here as my manager again. We're sure to have a good time.
Tim Smith and Kane McMillan are the guys who gave me my big break, so I respect them a lot. I like Tim Smith. We went to Chicago together, so I really like Tim. I respect Tim, and I'm really sorry that Tim is the guy we have to play in round 1 because Tim is good. Tim Smith is a lot better than he gives himself credit for, and he proves it every time he shows up here. I've said it many times. I've played Tim Smith, and that was not a match that I took lightly. So sorry, Tim. We need this, and it's unfortunate that you're the guy that we have to go through to get it. But that's just how it works.
Well, nice words from the competitors, and I always count on you guys to talk for a long time, especially when I'm trying to eat dinner. But let's go ahead and speak with your opponent now real quick, and that is Mr. Tim Smith. Tim, my good buddy, my ranger in arms, welcome back. How you doing?
Fuck Caleb Coho. I just want to say that right now. I was going to have a nice little bit there, but he was, for the first time in a very long time, very nice and generous. Both him and Scully were. And thank you for those words. I literally, you know how I am with these, with Full Metal Geek. There are some geek categories I like. I hope to get questions from them. I usually play for that. So I'm here to make sure Scully gets that guaranteed spot next year for the tournament. So, let's get on with that and go from there, RJ. And it's always good to see you, my Ranger brethren. Time Force is the best.
Oh, we still need to have that discussion of why Mystic Force is so much superior, but we'll get into that later.
Don't worry, we're gonna have that TV retrospect show here within a couple months, RJ. So be ready for that.
Oh yeah, we'll be definitely talking about that. Well, let's go ahead and take care of this first. This geek match, gentlemen. Of course, we start with round number one. Round number one works as it always does. You will each receive 10 questions from throughout the world of geekdom. 15 seconds to write down your answer. Once time is up, you will reveal your answer and vocalize it. Each correct answer is worth 1 point. If either or both of you go perfect in this round, there is a bonus question available. Keep in mind for the entire match, you have 3 repeats and 1 challenge available to y'all. Mr. Scully, are you ready?
I am. Let's do it.
Mr. Smith, are you ready?
I'm ready to drink and play. Let's go.
All right, let's go ahead and get this started. Gentlemen, round one, question one is going to come in the category of heroes and villains. Heroes and villains. What wise, heroic character has been played by Danny Woodburn, Tony Shalhoub, and Kevin Clash across numerous comic book movies? Of course, these questions brought to you by the Spider, Robert Parker. We always love him, and I love just using his study guide and asking them like they're real questions. Because let's face it, they are, because he likes to write questions anyways. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and pens down. We start with Scully.
Master Splinter.
And Tim.
No, I was thinking Edgar, the bug guy from Men in Black.
Splinter was correct. All right, gentlemen, your next question. This comes in the category of the MCU, the Marvel Cinematic Universe. What does Scott Lang call the phasing villain in Ant-Man and the Wasp? I'm actually quite a fan of this movie. Not as good as its predecessor, but a good follow-up, in my opinion. And most of the time, that's all you can really ask for is a good follow-up. I'm sorry, I'm trying to eat dinner at the same time. And 5, 4,
You're good,
3, 2, 1. Pens down. We start with Tim.
A douchebag.
And Thomas.
Ghost.
Ghost is correct. All right, gentlemen, your third question. This comes in the category of Star Wars. Star Wars. What is the full name of the character played by Forrest Whitaker in Rogue One, a Star Wars story? Both these competitors making the same motions as they try to pull the full name of this character. See if it helped in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We start with Thomas.
Took me way longer than it should have. Saw Gerrera.
Damn it.
And Tim?
I was thinking Saw, but I couldn't pull the last name, so I didn't write it.
Saw Gerrera is correct. Scully going up to 3-0 as we get into question number 4. Gentlemen, this comes in the Wizarding World. The Wizarding World. In the Goblet of Fire, who is revealed to have put Harry's name into the goblet? And once again, me rewriting Robert's questions on the spot just because I like to make them sound longer. And also then I can make a comment about it, which helps me waste time so that I can do 5, 4, 3, 2,
He loves
1.
his countdowns.
Pens down. I do though. And Tim, start with you.
Dumbledore.
Thomas.
Barty Crouch Jr.
Barty Crouch Jr. is correct. Gentlemen, your fifth question. This comes in the category of the worlds of DC or the DCEU. Who does Diana email at the end of Wonder Woman? To date this video, I just saw Wonder Woman 84. I liked it. That's all I'm
I did
gonna
too.
say.
I really enjoyed it.
There was a one really thing in particular that made the little kid in me just go yee, and it was really nice. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We start with Thomas.
Bruce Wayne.
And Tim.
Bruce.
We will accept just Bruce. Tim Smith on the board. 5-1 as we get into question number 6. Gentlemen, this is the category of Star Trek. Who kills the Riemann Viceroy? Okay, hold on. Timeout. Whoa, this question is written weird.
I think I know where you're going with that.
I think I know where he's going to. I'm just making sure.
Yeah.
Robert, you have written who kills the Riemann Viceroy to Shinzon? That doesn't sound right. I understand.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's the assistant of the Shinzon, like the guy that's like.
Oh, okay. Now I
It's his
understand.
Ecliptor. It's his
Yes.
Ecliptor. There you go.
Got you. Okay, sorry about that. Because it wasn't making sense to me, but now I see that it's okay. I'm sorry. I apologize to everybody, editors. Robert. Yeah, that's why. Yeah, Robert, that as I see it like that, now I know what you're going for.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fuck.
Back in.
Damn it.
All right, gentlemen. Question number 6 comes in the category of Star Trek. Star Trek. Who kills the Riemann Viceroy to Shinzon in Star Trek Nemesis? The wonders of editing. People don't have to realize that just sometimes RJ can't understand basic English, but sometimes it's because you throw Star Trek words in there, and that's why I can't. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, and we go to Tim.
I was torn between Picard and Data. I went with Picard.
And Thomas?
I went with Data.
Both are incorrect. We were looking for Riker.
Oh, it was Riker. Okay.
Okay.
Riker. All right.
Okay.
Gentlemen, we move on to question number 7. This comes in the category of Marvel. This is Marvel outside of the MCU. What comedian plays an alien conspiracy theorist named Newton in the Men in Black series? As they ponder this, I will enjoy this fry. I will let the sounds of my chewing count down the clock for me.
While using his fingers.
Repeat.
Got the repeat in time. I did hear that. We're going to go ahead. That's Scully's first repeat. What comedian plays an alien conspiracy theorist named Newton in the Men in Black series? And of course, I hate when people ask for repeats because then I have to find more clever things to say. So please save all your repeats for round 2 and 3 when I have to stay quiet. Thank you. And
there's always
5,
Dino Fury
4,
you can talk about.
3, 2, 1. We could talk about that later. All right, pens down. And we start with Thomas.
I think it's David Cross.
And Tim?
Jamie Kennedy. I don't.
David Cross is correct. Your next question, gentlemen. This is question number 8. This is in DC. Just regular DC. How does Arthur kill his mother in Joker?
Oh, I bought that and haven't seen it yet. God damn it.
I bought that and haven't seen it yet. Tyler, your sex tape. Because it could still refer to the sex tape as well. No, it didn't work well that time. I'll try better. I had some good ones this year. Wish I had a highlight reel of the good Tyler, your sex tapes I actually got in there this year. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We start with Tim.
Smothered her?
And Thomas?
Smothers her.
Both correct. He smothers her with a pillow.
Thank God for spoilers.
All right. Gentlemen, your pentultimate question is going to come in the category of Middle Earth. What other collective name do the Nazgul go by in the Lord of the Rings series? Now, the only reason I'm not talking is because I gave myself the hiccups. And I'm trying to get rid of them.
It's all
It
the
do be
grease.
like that sometimes.
Sometimes it do be like that. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We start with Thomas.
Black Riders.
And Tim.
I had Ring Race.
Ring Wraiths is actually the answer we are looking
Yeah.
for. Ring Wraiths is the correct answer.
Can I bring Cohen?
You'd like to bring Cohen? No problem.
I mean, technically, they're also called Black Riders
Yeah.
in Fellowship.
Well, they're called Riders in Black.
Yeah, but
Tim,
Mary
Tim,
also-
stay out of it. Tim, stay out of it. Let them discuss it.
Sorry.
I mean, do you just want to let this one go?
I would let it go. I think there's a challenge that we can. I would rather save the challenge for something we feel better about than this.
That's fair.
Like, we
That's
still
fair.
have a 4-point lead. We're fine.
That's fair.
That is correct.
No challenge then.
Yeah, we'll keep it.
All right. Editors, if you can get out as much as possible, I'd appreciate it. If not, it's cool.
Sorry, I fucked up. Sorry.
It's all good, man. It's all good.
All right, gentlemen, we move on to your final question in round number 1. This is in everyone's favorite category, and that is mixed bag. What graphic novel-based movie follows an elite spy stationed in Berlin right before the Berlin Wall falls as she carries out her mission? And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We start with Tim.
It's nowhere near the correct answer whatsoever, RJ. But Shattered Grid, I do recommend people read that whole series. But Scully, what's the correct answer?
Thomas.
Atomic Blonde.
Atomic Blonde is correct, but Shattered Grid is a great comic book read, especially if you're a Power Rangers fan. All right, well, after that first round is now a 5-point game in favor of Scully. It is 8-3 as we get into round number 2. Round number 2 will work like this. We have a wheel for you, gentlemen, with 10 slices on it. It has 8 categories, then hero and villains pick. Whatever category you land on, you will have 5 questions from it, each worth 2 points. If you're not sure of the answer, you can go to multiple choice. However, the value goes down to 1. Keep in mind for 2 things, gentlemen. 1, you are allowed to respin unless you land on villain's pick. The other thing is there is stealing in this round. Now, Thomas, you are in the lead, so I will bring in your manager. We will bring up the wheel for y'all. Once we go through all the categories, you can decide whether you like to spin first or defer to your opponent. And yay, I'm getting better at bringing up the right wheel the first time. Gentlemen, your categories for this evening are Star Trek, DC, Middle-earth, MCU, Wizarding World, Marvel, Star Wars, and mixed bag. So, Thomas, after hearing all the categories, would you like to spin first or defer?
I say we go second. Let him.
I agree. I'll defer.
All right.
Excuse me.
You will be deferring. And Tim, your spin is away.
Villain's pick. I'm calling it.
It actually lands in the MCU. Would you like to keep that or use your respin?
You know what? Let's get greedy. Let's respin.
All right. Getting greedy is what we're going to do. That respin is away. Maybe a little too greedy because it is mixed bag.
I'm
Mixed
so
bag.
sorry, Tim. I'm so sorry.
Oh, well, fuck it.
All right. Gentlemen, remember, keep your hands visible at all times during this round. Tim, are you ready?
No, but let's go.
All right, they're coming anyways. Here we go. Your first question in mixed bag. What actor who also plays a villain in a Star Trek movie plays the main villain in Tank Girl?
Multiple choice.
Your multiple choice options are A. Idris Elba, B. Malcolm McDowell, C. F. Murray Abraham, or D. Alice Craig.
Alice Craig.
Thomas, a chance for a 1-point steal. Your options once again are A. Idris Elba, B. Malcolm McDowell, C. F. Murray Abraham, or D. Alice Craig.
Malcolm McDowell.
That is correct for the 1-point steal. All right, Tim, your next question. How does Sheriff Olson turn himself into a vampire in 30 Days of Night?
Multiple choice.
Your multiple choice options are A. He allows himself to be bit. B. He stabs himself with a vampire's tooth. C. He injects himself with infected blood. Or D. Eats an infected animal's meat.
I want to go A.
Thomas, another chance at a 1-point steal. Your options once again are A. Allows himself to be bit. B. Stabs himself with a vampire's tooth. C. Injects himself with infected blood. Or D. Eats an infected animal's meat.
D.
That is also incorrect. We are looking for C. He injects himself with infected blood.
Fair.
Tim Smith, your next question, your third question. In what graphic novel-based movie does Bill Nighy play a demon prince named Nabarius?
Hellboy 2, The Golden Army.
Thomas, a chance for a 2-point steal.
I, Frankenstein.
That is correct for 2 points. Tim, your fourth
that was
question.
considered a graphic novel. Oh, go ahead, RJ. Sorry.
No, it's all right. Your fourth question. What city-state is Leonidas the king of in 300?
Oh, the cities? I'm probably overthinking this. Give me multiple choice.
Your multiple choice options are A. Sparta, B. Thebes, C. Athens,
I
or D.
am. God damn it. Sparta. I was overthinking it.
That is correct for 1 point.
I was going
And
in historical, Matt.
Your final question. In 2004's Hellboy, the first mission we see Hellboy and Abe Sapien carry out on screen happens in what type of building?
Okay, we're talking about the good Hellboy, not the one we were forced to watch in Chicago. Coho can attest that it was horrible.
5,
And so can Robert.
4, 3, 2.
Movie theater?
Thomas, a chance for another 2-point steal.
Is it a museum?
Yeah.
That is also incorrect. We were looking for a library. It's a library.
Okay.
Right. So after that, the score is now 11-4 in favor of Mr. Scully. We are in knockout territory, but Thomas still has to answer a few questions correctly and not allow any steals as we bring back up the wheel for him. Oh, excuse me. This is what I get for trying to eat and host at the same time. Mr. Scully, your spin is away. And it lands on the Wizarding World. Would you like to keep that or use your respin?
Yeah, I think I'm going to keep that.
Gonna keep it? All right.
Yeah,
We'll
I'm
go
going to keep
ahead.
it.
All right, let me get my goodbye speech ready. Okay.
All right. Gentlemen, remember to keep your hands visible on screen at all times during this one as well. Thomas, are you ready?
Yes, I am.
Your first question. What is the name of the man who is hunting Credence and imprisons Tina, Newt, and Jacob in the crimes of Grindelwald? And I do need the full name.
Full name. Yusuf Kama.
That is correct for 2 points. All right, Thomas, your second question in the Wizarding World. Who is the Gryffindor Quidditch captain and plays the position of keeper in Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone?
Oliver Wood.
That's correct for another 2 points. All right, Thomas, your third question in Wizarding World. What spell does Umbridge use to torture a centaur in Order of the Phoenix?
Incarcerus.
That's correct for another 2 points. And now, ladies and gentlemen, as I double check my math.
It should be now, yeah.
Yes, we have reached that point that if Thomas Scully can get this next question correct, whether it be 1 point or 2 points, he will win the match via KO. So, Thomas, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Your fourth question. What Muggleborn was killed by the Basilisk when the Chamber of Secrets was first opened?
Moni Myrtle.
And your winner by way of knockout, Thomas Scully. The answer was, in fact, Myrtle. Dominating match by you, Mr. Scully, but we're going to go ahead and talk to Tim real quick first. Or I guess not, because I don't know what buttons I'm pressing. But Tim, my good friend, I know that was a rough round one. And getting mixed bag, for anybody in this league knows, getting mixed bag in round 2 can be a shit show if you're not ready for it.
I mean, I pushed it because I wouldn't mind one time out of any, whether it be multiplex or full metal, to land on a category to actually feel confident in. I think the only time we did that was when me and you teamed, and I think we were stuck with Fast and the Furious, I think. So
yeah, and we were like,
yeah, it was just like, I got this. The only time I ever said that, but it's how she goes, bud. It's I've been watching too much Trailer Park Boys, but I do have a list here. Let's see. It goes. Let's get this in the camera. Fuck Fallout Boy, Coho.
wow.
Kingsman, fuck you, except for Scully. I've always liked Scully. I think he's a wrong fit for that. He's too nice. I think he ought to be with around nice people that doesn't dye their hair more than well, let's not go there because there's too many jokes. Coho, you can eat a big old fat dick. You didn't win the right to face Jim Green, so you suck. Jim Green told me to say that. And also, number 4, this is very important. Please watch TV Throwdown on Multiplex Tuesdays at 5 p.m. Starting back next year after our last match. This year, starting back in February.
All right. Well, I will make sure I definitely do that, and I hope our viewers do as well. But Tim, I'm asking everybody just because with this, it means you go back into testing. Are we going to see you in the testing pool, or are you going to take this as a time to just take a break from Full Metal Geek?
We were talking earlier. I think I'm not going to fully leave it, but at the end of next season, if you do another testing, if it happens to be and I can do it, I'll give it like a season off and then try it again the season after. All
right. Well, like I said, man, you're always a good friend of mine. You are better than you give yourself credit for. But you didn't quit tonight. I mean, it looked like you did, but you honestly didn't, because someone could have just said F all these answers and not even tried.
Honestly, I tried to remember some of them, but I mean, the Saw Gerrera one, I remember that so much because when I first saw Rogue One, I cheered her. I was like, yes, we get to see more Saw Gerrera. And I was like, fuck, I cannot. All I was stuck with was Forrest Whitaker. Forrest Whitaker was like, God damn you. But yeah, I mean, I always have fun with these. I know a lot of people take these too seriously, which I recommend to them. Don't take them too seriously. Have fun with them, and you'll have better futures with it. But that's just me. RJ, I know I'll see you more than anything. We talk Power Rangers more than we talk anything else, and with all the things rolling out, we have a lot to talk about in the future.
Oh, yeah, we have so much to talk about. Well, my friend, it was good to see you this evening, and I'll see you again real soon. Have a good night. And now we will speak with our victor today. That is Mr. Thomas Scully and his manager. Thomas, great job, man. You know, you didn't quit. You didn't give up. Look, man, like it's rare to get a knockout here. It's rare to get a straight on knockout, especially someone as seasoned as Tim. So congratulations on that. Caleb, I know what you want to say. Don't worry. I didn't agree with his fuck Fallout Boy. You know, me and you, we have
no.
yeah.
We got it. No, I understand, but I got a response. One, Tim Smith, you're nice. Two, Scully is nice, but he's able to be the biggest heel in the faction if you piss him off. Three, Jim Green couldn't shine my fucking shoes. And four, please watch Random Fights Saturdays and Sundays on Multiplex Entertainment. We're starting back up about the same time as TV.
All right. Good plugs there all around. You know, I love you guys over there. But Thomas, I have to ask you now, you know, not only did you secure your spot, you're moving on to the tournament. So you will be playing the winner of either Ryan Payne versus Eli McKeag. Is there someone you'd rather have in there? What are you looking forward to the most about that?
I mean,
I think it'd be fun for Scully to avenge my L to Ryan Payne, but also Eli McKeag is someone who talks a lot of shit. So
here's the thing. I did beat Eli a couple months ago over in Untold. That was a great match. I would like to play him again because he's a really solid player. But I've never gone one-on-one with Eli. Never gone one-on-one with him. We were brothers back in the New British Empire. I considered him an ally and a friend, and then he just starts talking all this shit. And I don't know, maybe it's because he forgot how to count in the Phantom title match. I mean, you can't be mad at me for that. But you know what? If it's Eli, we're gonna have a really good match. I'll be really excited. If it's Ryan, I'll be just as excited. Because, like I said, I want to play everybody. I want to be able to play everyone, you know, around the block at least once. Because ultimately, that's my goal in this league. So play everybody to get new experiences wherever I go. And I think this tournament is. I think it's the start of something special for me. It's a chance for me to get back up on that horse after my loss earlier in the year. And it's a great chance for me to go back and maybe win that belt. So. This was a good start. I need to improve a bit based on tonight, but I'm ready for whoever comes next.
Well, we're definitely excited to see you. Yeah, well, we're definitely excited to see you come back. And Caleb, of course, whenever this airs, we'll see you in your match as well, see how you do in round one. But gentlemen, great job tonight. We'll see y'all next time. That does it for us here at Full Metal Geek. Make sure you do everything you're supposed to do. Like, comment, subscribe. Do all the nice things you're supposed to do for us. Keep tuning in to these round one matches. And for everybody who is here tonight, for Tim Smith, for Mr. Coho, for our winner, Thomas Scully, I've been your host, the Red Ranger, Rene Villarreal Jr., RJ. We'll see you guys next time here at Full Metal Geek.